What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And with all the hysteria going on about house rules, there's so many things that you guys have been asking about. But the number one thing that we're going to talk about right now is I'm changing my team again. Yes, I know you guys are like, yo, what is this guy doing? But actually, you got to give me credit. It's been a while since I've done it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's be honest about it. I haven't done it in like 3 hours. So anyway, listen. This is what we're going to do, right? Saquon Barkley is garbage, but Bo Jackson is even a bigger trash can. So today we're going to be getting rid of Bo Jackson, right? Now, let me explain to you guys what we're actually going to be doing and why this makes sense. If you look up the spin moves for these players, hold on, first of all, let me just make sure, let me see what's happening here, because I want to make sure I'm getting all my stuff back. I want to do it without having to go individually, but let me just make sure. All right, let me get my series Redux Bo Jackson. When do they take, okay, okay, so it's going to take the middle one away. I want to make sure, hold up, did I put, no, yeah, I had already taken everything off of him with that. I got to make sure that they give me back the physical chem one. Yeah, there it is, 720, okay. And then for everything else that I had on Bo, I had already taken it back as far as the abilities that I gave him for like one game. So all that's all good. We're going to keep the power up, obviously, because his later card, he should be able to get armbar and all that stuff, and then we'll have power-up passes and all kinds of other stuff to make it a lot easier to go ahead and, you know, bring him back into the game. So we don't have to worry about that at this point. Oh, I didn't even know the second string running back counted toward the overall. You saw how it dropped to 93? I mean to 92 from 93. That's pretty interesting. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna sell his full legend, okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna create Clinton Portis, and we're gonna take the abilities off of Saquon Barkley. Okay, now why would we do that? I'm gonna tell you guys pretty much what happens is this, right? With the way that I'm gonna just take the $4.99 for him, because I think I got him for like, did I get him for like $6? I don't remember, but I don't really want to waste time, so that's why I'm gonna get rid of him for $4.99, because people are gonna realize he's garbage way too late. So getting the half mil, pretty cool for me right now, especially with the way that the squad is. So I'm not gonna really worry about it too much. We'll go ahead and get rid of him for that. And then, let me see, what is this? Let me just double check this. $4.99. So he'll sell for that, right? Now, the reason behind getting Clinton Portis and giving him all the abilities is because he has a much lower spin move and all the other things than Saquon. So we're going to let Saquon be regular because he has those 90s and spin and all that other stuff. So he'll be able to naturally get those things done in the game without the abilities. So that's going to be a huge factor for us. So we're going to go over to his card right now. And we're going to, you know, just subtract the abilities from him, take everything else away, and then we're going to go ahead and, you know, once everything sells and we're good, we're going to go ahead and sell that Bo Jackson and buy Clinton Portis, and then give him all the abilities and all the upgrades, because he lacks a lot of the things that Saquon has, so it'll just work out better for us to give it to him. So let's go ahead right now. We're going to refund that ability and refund everything else. And also, with everything else like Leapfrog, it was good for a couple days, and then people started complaining about it. EA secretly nerfed it, and then now it's just, you know, it's like it doesn't matter. Even though sometimes he does get off. I'm not going to say sometimes he doesn't, but it's still not the same thing at this point. So you don't really need to worry about it too much. For those of you guys that are wondering, like, yo, bro, why are you doing that? What's going on? You know, it's part of the game. Like, they wanted to make it like more fun and cartoony, I guess. And just take it to another level, but then dudes started hopping around like they were Bugs Bunny, and dudes are like, you know what? All right, yo, we got to nerf it. So it hasn't been the same after the first week of doing it, but that doesn't matter. Everything else that Saquon has, you know, I'll show it to you really quickly. He's already above all the thresholds with everything else. His trucking is pretty low, but his spin move, everything like that, he's already in the 90s. So that means that regardless, the spin and the juke, he's going to be able to get those moves off successfully. So him being a backup, we don't lose anything. And again, as far as like the really, you know, the strong power backs that punch you in the face and all that stuff, that was pretty, you know, at the beginning of the year. But at this point right now, it really just isn't, guys. Like, you could punch like 2 dudes in the face, but the secret is just keep guys back, you know, keep guys in zone and backed off. And then after you punch the first guy, you just wait. And then you finish, you know what I'm saying? You take care of it after that. It's not really that big of a deal anymore. All right, they moved that guy up to 111. I got to see what the prices are with this guy, because he's been pretty cheap. So, you know, technically his trash can status, is he still, okay, that's 111. That's like 170 something. Then you got, okay, so that's like 2. So if these 2 are a little bit more, then we're just done with it. 2, okay, so that's 2, yeah, no, that's too much. I think he's like 2, he was like 220 something before. So, you know, realistically speaking, once Bo Jackson sells, we can actually go ahead and, you know, jump all over that, you know, getting that Clinton Portis card and moving forward with it, because I think that it'll make our offense a lot better. Because looking to try to truck people and do stuff like that, it's not the meta, bro. Like, it's just not the move right now. Like, the game is changing so much on a regular basis. You got to make sure you understand, like, at this point, I would just stay with Clinton Portis and just say, you know what? Whatever happens, happen. They drop Barry Sanders next week. We go ahead. We're not really paying that much for Portis, so it doesn't really matter, and we just go from there and move forward. So as far, what is his 92 going for? 235. That's what I thought. So it looks like it'll be cheaper to just get that card outright once it's available. Realistically speaking, because we have to wait for Bo Jackson to sell, that will be something that we would have to wait on, and then we'll just go from there. But that's pretty much the reasoning behind it. I don't think that I bought one of his. I mean, I don't think I did the solo for his power up. As a matter of fact, I don't think I did. So we're gonna have to look and see. We might have to just buy that power up. All right, $4.99. Yeah, it's still the lowest one. Somebody will buy it. Yeah, I don't think I have his power up. So, is anybody trying to buy Aaron Jones power up? What's he doing? He garbage? All right, cool. Yeah, so with that being said, it looks like completing the set might not be the ideal way to do it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stay away from that method. Once we look at it and we see that, you know, that's the value of the cards and people are going wild with it, maybe if the first one was about 70K, you know, you rock with it. But other than that, we could probably just lurk the auction house, to be honest, and then grab it and then go from there. Like that's probably the most ideal way to get it. But you can see that we're going to be spending half of what Bo Jackson is worth. So either way, it doesn't matter. So if you look at it like I was telling you guys before, and you compare it to everything that's going on, you can easily see that the way that this is working out, he's going to be 1 speed point faster with sprinter and all that stuff, but he doesn't really have a lot of the other attributes. For instance, you can see his carry and stuff like that, but you see Saquon Barkley has a 93 carry, and he just loves fumbling the ball. Like, if you ask him, like, yo, you want to fumble? He's going to say yes. Like, that's pretty much what he does. So he sucks, but he still can spin. And that's what you look for when you run into like 3 or 4 guys and you want to still bring back like that old school, you know, crazy spin move stuff. That's the thing. If we don't give him evasive, he's not going to be that good. So we have to give him the evasive, because his slow move, his spin move will be too slow. I'm about to say his slow move will be too spin, but you know what I'm trying to say. So just giving him the evasive off the rip, it makes it so that he is pretty much Saquon Barkley, but a little bit faster. And at this point right now, it makes sense for us to make this move before everything starts to continue to go down in price. Because if we wait longer, we're going to have those issues. So this is ideally what I'm looking to do. And Bo Jackson, like I said, he's the problem right now that we have. Because we have to convince somebody that he's a good player. And he absolutely 100% sucks. He is a terrible running back right now. And it's not his fault right now. And again, later on when he gets armbar, it's still going to be like, you know, whatever. But at this point, because his spin move is a little bit off, it's like 86 or something like that with the full one, he's just not good enough to be there, and you don't get that much out of him. And he's too overpriced right now. With the way the market is, he's way too overpriced. It makes absolutely no sense. So what's going to happen is somebody that's a newbie is going to grab him, and we're going to continue to build where we're going with the squad right now and just continue to work on what we're doing. Now, remember, for those of you guys that don't know, like I said, I brought up the Barry Sanders. More than likely, they're going to give us a Barry Sanders. You might get a Michael Irvin. I'm just going based on old school stuff with the way that it was before with the Harvest promo. So if we end up doing that, the lowest that he's going to go at a 92 is probably around the 200, 190 something. So we're not losing that much with Clinton Portis once this guy sells. That being said, we have to move forward and just say, look, somebody has to buy this guy. It's no way possible that this guy just sits around here. Is somebody going to go lower? Somebody might go lower, though. Something said, like, bro, should I go 489? This guy sucks, man. I just don't know why he's not selling right now at 499. Like, is he really that garbage? Like, talk to me, guys. Is he really that trash? Yo, I don't understand it. All right, so look, the next time you guys see my lineup we should have Clinton Portis. Will this guy be sold by then for that price? Probably not. We might have to put him up for like 475. What do you guys think? Maybe 470. All right, we're gonna go 475. I'm gonna go, like, bro, he's taking way too long to sell. Probably somebody's waiting like for it to go down a little bit more. So let's make it more enticing and just get rid of him immediately, because realistically he might go back up in price later. But I really just don't care, dog. Like, this dude right here, man. Oh my goodness. You guys have seen the gameplay. Like, I've tried to do the right thing, and I wanted to get the full one. I went out of my way to go ahead and get it, and he's just been a terrible player. So he should sell right now. If he doesn't sell right now, like, this is wild, bruh. Like, why isn't he sold already? Is he that trash? Come on, man. Like, okay. All right, hold on. Was it 476? That just looks weird. Like the 476 to the 530. Like, the weird thing about it is, if somebody else popped up and wanted to sell him, they would just easily go to 469, because he probably is doing the same thing to somebody else. Like, just going out there, not getting any kind of stiff arm animations, getting tackled by, like, you know, the turf. He's just doing everything wrong. So that's pretty much what, you know, the situation with him is, and we just have to wait patiently, bro. Hopefully, if you're watching the video, you bought it. Like, bro, nah, somebody already bought it by the time you saw this video, by the time it's uploaded and everything. But yeah, I'm just letting you guys know. I'm just trying to get rid of him. So that's ultimately where we're going. Who's gonna get rage sold next? You're gonna have to stick around and wait, bro. Like, I'm gonna let you guys know. Hopefully, you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch at GmiasWorld to stay up to date with everything that we're doing. But yeah, I got a feeling, dog, we might have to get rid of somebody else. Will it be Palomalu? Won't it be? I don't know. Find out same bat time, same bat channel. Now, y'all know about that. That's old school Batman. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time, though. You enjoy your day. Be safe. Until next time. One love.